UK government assists host families in Moldova. The government of the United Kingdom has donated £5 million to the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP, to support families hosting Ukrainian citizens in Moldova. The funds will be distributed as cash transfers to host families, with at least 2 separate payments between July and September this year, to help with rising living costs. WFP had given cash assistance of $190 to 10,500 host households earlier this year, and more than 500,000 meals to Ukrainian citizens across the country at refugees' accommodation centers in the month of June. Douglas Mercado, emergency coordinator for WFP Moldova, lauded the UK government for demonstrating solidarity and strengthening financial support for the generous people of Moldova. The United Kingdom is a laureate of the Shining World Leadership for Caring Award, Shining World Wise Leadership Award, and Shining World Leadership Awards for protection, animal protection, and kindness. Our appreciation, the United Kingdom and WFP, for your munificent help. May humanity quickly unite at this most challenging time to bring peace and stability to all the conflict-affected Ukrainians, in God's mercy.
Omicron sublineage BA.5 rapidly driving COVID-19 spread in the United States. On July 12, 2022, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, director of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, revealed that the highly transmissible Omicron subvariant BA.5 has become the major COVID-19 strain in the country, accounting for approximately 65% of new cases. According to epidemiologist Dr. Jason Salemi, BA.5 subvariant is highly virulent as it has the ability to evade immunity from vaccination or prior infection. He warned that the dramatic increase in the number of infections and hospitalizations for every age group in just a few weeks suggests the country could already be in its second largest wave of the pandemic. As of July 15, 2022, the United States has registered over 160,000 new infections and 500 fatalities each day, with about 40,000 patients currently hospitalized for COVID-19. Many thanks for the timely updates, Dr. Rochelle Walensky and Dr. Jason Salemi. To avoid illness and death caused by zoonotic outbreaks, may humanity urgently stop eating meat and embrace the wholesome vegan diet in the protection of the providence.
One bag at a time, deaf women in Ethiopia are transforming their country. A group of 200 hearing-impaired women have come together in Ethiopia to reduce plastic waste. Techie Paper, as the company is known, currently produces 100% recycled and recyclable handmade paper bags mainly for corporations, restaurants, and shopping centers. The staff have become popular on social media, where via their sign language lessons, they raise awareness about eliminating plastic bags. The company has developed more quickly thanks to a $550,000 grant from the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID. The social enterprise is also advocating for the government of Ethiopia to employ people with disabilities in the paper bag industry. Project manager Tigist Alamehu noted, "People don't believe that deaf people can, but we are showing them that sign language has power." Such impressive news, Techie Paper and staff. And thank you for your support, USAID. You are an inspiring agent of good in the world, in heaven's nurturing love.
Dutch University students introduce hyperloop transport technology. Students from the Delft University of Technology in the Netherlands recently demonstrated hyperloop transport technology at an exhibition in Rotterdam. The team also participated in European Hyperloop Week from July 18th to 24th in Delft and Hilversum in the Netherlands. People traveling in such a system could potentially go from Amsterdam to Paris in 30 minutes at 1,000 kilometers per hour in pods that move through a vacuum tube. The system can achieve such high speed due to the lack of air friction and would travel overland in sparsely populated areas and underground through cities. It is expected that within 20 years, the technology could be used to transport goods across Europe, and in 30 years, humans and animal people. Intelligent work, students from the Delft University of Technology, on helping to advance the future of transport. In divine creativity, may our technological developments always move in the direction of benefit for all beings as we pursue complete peace on earth.
Benevolent Child's lemonade stand raises funds for Animal People Shelter. 6-year-old Henry Bryant of Southgate, Michigan, United States, put his loving thought of helping animal people into action after a visit to Wyandotte Animal Shelter. Young Henry raised over $2,000 to help the shelter's canine people by starting a lemonade stand with the help of his supportive parents. And even the hot summer weather could not stop his charitable passion. In recognition of his excellent example, Henry Bryant has received the Outstanding Citizenship Award from the mayors of 4 cities, Southgate, Allen Park, Riverview, and Wyandotte. With another fundraising plan for the fall and winter season, Henry poignantly noted, because other animals still need help too. Great news, Henry Bryant. We praise your kindness at such a young age. Our thankfulness also goes to the mayors who recognized Henry's noble example. In the goodwill of the Providence, may such acts of generosity be prevalent in our world as we have more love in our hearts for all.
Leading athletic shoe company partners with plant-based restaurant to feed vegan food to employees. Roots Kitchen, a plant-based food and beverage company in Zurich, Switzerland, has collaborated with On Running, the sports shoe company backed by tennis legend Roger Federer, to introduce a new concept of vegan food development, cooking, and transparency at the global headquarters of the company. A new restaurant, food lab, espresso bar, and production kitchen will feed over 1,000 employees plant-based food on site. The food project has been announced as the first of its kind in the corporate world. Roots Kitchen states that it is extremely proud to partner with On Running to make food in the workplace tastier, healthier, and more sustainable. Thank you, Roots Kitchen and On Running, for providing delectable vegan food in the workplace for your treasured employees. In celestial splendor, may all companies follow suit to make veganism the blessed norm in a love-filled world.
Animal people rights organizations succeed at ending the transport of monkey persons by major airline. Recently, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient from the United States, as well as its international entities, together with numerous other animal people rights groups and activists, have effectively terminated the transit of monkey people to laboratories by Air France. The airline was the last major carrier in the world still performing such a cruel action, and it will stop as soon as its current contract expires. Air France joins over 100 large airlines that have similarly ceased transporting the kidnapped and terrified monkey individuals. PETA and its activist partners achieved their success by petitioning the company in shareholder meetings, disrupting executive speeches at conferences, and running advertisements on large billboards at airports. Way to go, PETA, and all involved, for being the voice for our monkey people co-inhabitants. In heaven's benevolence, may all animal people testing soon end as we prioritize, above all else, compassion and love for others.